Hi boys and girls, I'm going to talk to you today about author's purpose. Now we've talked about this before. An author writes a story or a text for lots of different reasons, but mostly they can be summarized into three different reasons. We've got entertain, to make you laugh, to make you feel good, a certain emotion, to persuade, which is to convince you to do something, or to inform, which is to teach. So I'm going to read you a story, and this story is called The Pout, Pout Fish. And it is by Deborah Dyson, and the pictures are by Dan Hanna. Now, I'm going to tell you the purpose that Deborah Dyson had when she wrote this book, and it's to entertain. Now, sometimes entertain doesn't mean you're going to laugh. It sometimes just means you're going to feel happy, you're going to feel excited or curious. It's just like a fun movie to watch or a fun story to read. So that is the author's purpose for Pout, Pout Fish. Now, pout means to make like a sad face. So go ahead and make a sad face. That's a pout. Like a frown, pout. Sometimes you might be pouting in the corner if you didn't get your way. Pout. So I see a pout on this fish. All right. Pout, pout, fish. So I want you to be thinking what different feelings you have when you hear this story. What parts made you laugh? What parts were you interested in? And then we'll write about it. Deep in the water where the fish hang out lives a glum, gloomy swimmer with an ever-present pout. I'm a pout, pout fish with a pout, pout face, so I spread the dreary wearies all over the place. That means he spreads sadness all over the place. Blub, blub, blub. Along comes a clam with a wide winning grin and a pearl of advice for her pal to take in. Hey, Mr. Fish, with your crosstown frown, don't you think it's time to turn it upside down? Says the fish to his friend, nice thought, Miss Clam. I hear what you're saying, but it's just the way I am. I'm a pout, pout fish with a pout, pout face, so I spread the dreary wearies all over the place. Blub, blub, blub. You can make your pout, pout face. Along comes a jellyfish. He floats through the ocean, his tentacles all trailing in a gentle locomotion. Hey, Mr. Fish, with your daily scaly scowl, I wish you wouldn't greet us with a grimace and a growl. Says the fish to his friend, Mr. Jelly, I agree. I'd like to be more friendly, but it isn't up to me. Do you think it's up to the pout, pout fish if he wants to be sad? I'm a pout, pout fish with a pout, pout face, so I spread the dreary wearies all over the place. Get your pout face ready. Blub, blub, blub. Along comes a squid, quite a slender, squiggly sight. She is squirmy, she is squelchy, she is slightly impolite. Hey, Mr. Fish, you kaleidoscope of mope. How about a smile, a little joy, a little hope? Says the fish to his friend, Mrs. Squid, I would try, but I haven't any choice. Take a look and you'll see why. I'm a pout, pout fish with a pout, pout face, so I spread the dreary wearies all over the place. Blub, blub, blub. Along comes an octopus with 8 great arms, covered on the underside with tiny sucker charms. Hey, Mr. Fish, let me tell you to you straight. Your hulky-bulky sulking is an unattractive trait. Says the fish to his friend, Mr. 8, my chum, with a mouth like mine, I am destined to be glum. So he's saying with a sad face, with a face that's turned down, with a pout, that he only can be sad. That's his only choice. I'm a pout, pout fish with a pout, pout face, so I spread the dreary wearies all over the place. Blub, blub, blub. That poor fish. Now along comes a fish in a silent silver shimmer. The gang has never seen before this bright and brilliant swimmer. She approaches Mr. Fish, but instead of saying, "Hey," she plants a kiss upon his pout, and then she swims away. Mr. Fish is most astounded. Mr. Fish is just aghast. He is stone-faced like a statue. Then he blinks and speaks at last. "My friends," says Mr. Fish, "I should have known it all along. I thought that I was pouty, but it turns out I was wrong. I'm a kiss-kiss fish with a kiss-kiss face for spreading cheery cherries all over the place. So I'll smooch, 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 smooch." So he turned his pout face into a smooch face. All right, so remember I told you at the beginning that the author's purpose for writing Pout Fish was to entertain us, to tell us a good story. So let's write about this. Get your paper and your pencil, and we're going to get going. So the author wrote, there's that silent letter W that Miss Mims talked about. The author wrote Pout Fish, and we underline our title, and we have a capital letter for each big word. The author wrote Pout Fish to entertain. All right, so your job is going to be to finish your writing assignment. You're going to say, "I felt happy when," "I laughed when." Maybe you think it was funny when he realized that he could be a happy fish if he was a kissing fish. So you could say, "I laughed when," and then you can say when you laughed, what part of it you liked. Or, "I felt happy when," and then finish that and tell what made you feel happy. All right, the author wrote Pout Fish to entertain. "I laughed when," or "I felt happy when," or you can even write both of those sentences. You can tell when you laughed, you can talk about when you felt happy, and anything else you want to write. You can even draw yourself a happy face or a pout face. All right, boys and girls, good luck today. I know that you'll do great.